How's it going? So who grinds your gears? And my dad used to grind my gears hard. I didn't know why. I just thought we're different. It's the way it is. Never looked too deep into it. Never had the capacity to look too deep into it until I got brought to my knees and was forced to work on myself, that I found out the reasons why he did what he did, he was who he was, and the reasons why I was then going down the same path he did. He raised me. I am him. I deal with things the same way he dealt with things, the same way his dad dealt with things. It gets passed down the line until someone makes the change. It's time to break the chain. We've got no excuses anymore. My dad had a business that was in trouble. He had 5 kids. I was the youngest, quite little. I don't know, 2. He had no way of dealing with stress back then. There was no jump on Google and fucking let's work this out. There was no go and see the counselor at your company and have a chat to him. There was no options. There was no fucking playbook how to deal with stress. You went down the pub, you drank yourself, you numbed it. In the end, mum didn't accept that. And dad had to come crawling back, but he still didn't have the capacity to work on himself and fix the issues. He wasn't fortunate enough to have that option. We've got a mentor at a click of the button now. There's no fucking excuse. So once I got brought to my knees and I worked on myself, there's no way I could hold any resentment towards my dad. I dealt with shit the same way he did. I love him now. I always loved him, but I don't resent him anymore. You know? His dad was a World War II vet. He came home, there was no way back then to deal with PTSD. You went to the pub and you prop it up and you deal with things the best you can. That's what dad learned. That's what dad learned. That's what I learned off dad. It's fortunate enough now. We've got some things in place to help us out. It's always us. It's always the way we deal with things and the way we look at things. Don't ever think it's anyone else. My dad used to grind my gears. I was the one throwing the spanner in the works. It's always us. It's always the way we react to situations and deal with things. If someone's pissing you off, then learn how to deal with that so it doesn't. Don't look somewhere else. The answer's right there in front of you.